Hello. I see Ashley's here. I'm here. I'm just getting situated. We got 6 minutes till we go live, so everyone should start coming in any minute. I just went live a little bit later today. Looks like Ashley. Oh. Ashley's here. Who else is participating in trivia tonight? How was your week so far? It's only Tuesday. I'm gonna move this bit closer. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to show up. That can't be right there. There we go. Yeah, I'm having a good week. What's up, Buck? Still working through those Barbies I bought last week. It's taking forever. I've got like, let me see if I can show you this. Look at this. Those are all the Barbies that have to go out. Those are all the Barbies that have to get shipped out tomorrow. Those are orders, not like ones that I haven't sold yet. You got 3? Which ones? You got the 2 that I did videos on yet? What's up? What's up? I got some really good questions tonight. I updated the leaderboard as well. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you did, you'll know your standings. I gotta grab the bell. I'll be right back. Did any of you see the video I just posted like an hour and a half ago, the short of the Ghostbusters stuff that I just got? I picked up the firehouse, all the like monsters, all that good stuff. So pretty dope. I also got an arcade 1-up machine from the same guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm just gonna sell it, but hold on, I'll grab it. We got 3 minutes till it starts. So I got the firehouse. I'm not gonna bring that over, but he brought this bag, and in this bag is like all the Ghostbuster stuff you could ever want. Ecto-1, Stay Puft, all the Granny Ghost, a lot of ones I've done videos on, but there's some that I haven't, so I'm excited about that because we're getting into October. Okay, so it looks like, isn't that cool? The McNugget Tetris. So who's here to play? We got Buck, Ashley, and Nick so far. Anyone else? Yeah, it's crazy that the Ghostbusters, I got a pretty good deal from the guy. I bought for him in the past, and I got all that Ghostbusters stuff, plus 4 video games, and an arcade 1-up X-Men versus Street Fighter. I think it was like $600 Canadian, so that's like $100 American. We're 2 minutes away from trivia. I've got 6 categories tonight. You can see the bottom here. This is what we're playing. Got mixed, board game trivia, 90s music, 90s toys, 80s cartoons, and retro commercials. Retro commercials tonight. Not as many props tonight. I gotta move my thing back or forward. It's like right in the light so I can see. I think that the questions are harder today, but I don't know. Last week you guys got some of the hard ones right away. This is what you're playing for tonight. This is what first place is going to get tonight. A classic console Backpack Buddies keychain. It's a blind bag. I haven't opened it. So it'll be yours to open. Maybe you can make a video. Get the Game Boy controller, whatever you want in there. So I thought that would be cool. I'll be sour if you get the Nintendo 64 one because that's the one I've been going after. Go, so it looks like I got Josie here too. So if you're new to the live stream and you're wondering what we're doing and how we're gonna play tonight, it is trivia, just like Jeopardy. I'm gonna ask a series of questions. If you're first with the answer, you're gonna get a point value of 1, 2, or 5. 5 points questions are gonna be harder, 2 points hard. 1 point questions should be pretty easy, but you gotta be the first in the chat with the correct answer. Person with the most points at the end of the night is going to get this shipped to them from me for free, just for playing. There's 6 categories. They're here. Don't be shy if you wanna play. There's a leaderboard for the season. That's on my community page. It's only week 3, so there's lots of time. The grand prize for the full fall season is going to be a mystery box from my store, cpjcollectibles.com. That's going to have all kinds of goodies and nostalgia in it. Depends on how you want it. If you're a guy and you want guy toys, I'll send guy toys. If you're a girl and you want guy toys, I'll send the same, and vice versa. So, looks like we've got 22 people here. It is 7:15. We're going to go for 1 hour or until we run out of questions. Whatever's easiest, and the most points at the end of the hour is going to be the winner. Last week's winner was Ashley O. So you have control of the board tonight. You can start off with whatever question you want. Yeah, I got Barbies. Who wants Barbies? So, Ashley, you can pick the topic. We've got, hi Jake. We've got retro commercials, 90s, whatever you want. 90s toys for 5. You're going to kick it off with a hard one. All right. 90s toys for 5. For most of its life before its bankruptcy in 1995, the Lionel Corporation was best known for its production of what kind of toys? If you know the answer to this question, be first in the chat and you will get a point. Kai is first in the chat with trains. Kai, that is the correct answer. Well done. I thought that was going to be way harder. Kai, you have control of the board. Feel free to pick a topic and a point value. I don't know if you can read that. I thought that was hard. I don't know. Board games for 2? All right. So we're going board games for 2 points. How much does a player have to pay when they land on the income tax square in Monopoly? How much does a player have to pay when they land on an income tax square in Monopoly? Nick is correct with 200. Nick, you got 200 right. You have control of the board. Your turn. Wow, that was fast. Mix for 2. All right. These shoes made their mark in the 80s, but also had a resurgence in popularity during the 1990s. What sort of shoe am I referring to? Jellies is correct. Buck, you're correct with that one. I would have accepted Jellies or Jellies with a J or a G, so Jellies is correct. Buck, you got the point. Control the board is yours. Pick a topic and a point value. You guys are making these ones seem a little bit more easy than they are. Board games, 4-1. Okay, it's going to be a 1-point question, so it's going to be a little bit easy. Which board game has playing pieces of little cars? Which board game has playing pieces of little cars? If you know the answer, be first in the chat. Life is correct. Ashley, you got the point. Your first point of the night. Ashley, you have control of the board. 90s toys for 2? Okay. I'm actually going to space these out so I can get to them quicker. Okay, 90s toys for 2. This was a handheld video game system released by Sega in 1990 that was designed to compete with Nintendo's Game Boy, but never achieved the same popularity. What is it? Nomad is incorrect. Game Gear is correct. Nick, you got the point there. That's 2 for you. You have control of the board. We're doing retro trivia. Still anybody's game. Hi. Nomad. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a long time. 90s cartoons for 5? Okay. We don't have 90s cartoons, so I guess we're doing 80s cartoons. Did I read that wrong? Yeah. 80s cartoons for 5. Here we go. In the show Centurions, who was the Sea Operations Commander? In the show Centurions, who was the Sea Operations Commander? Thanks, Jake. You rock. Told you, these are going to be hard. We're going to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I told you, there are going to be some hard ones. The Sea Operations Commander in the 80s cartoon Centurions was named Max Ray. Max Ray was the answer there. Nick, you still have control of the board. Fire up another question. Fun fact, the Max Ray action figure with all its pieces, even loose, is worth about $200 to $225. 80s cartoons for 2? Okay, 80s cartoons for 2. Papa, Lazy, and Handy are characters. Who is their villain? Papa, Lazy, and Handy are characters. Who is their villain? Who is the villain from the show I'm referring? Yeah, there you go, Nick. You got it. Gargamel is the correct answer. Nick's got 2 points for that one. I always like to mix in the Smurfs question so I can do that. Nick, you got the board still fired up. 80s cartoons for 2 again? Okay. In the first episode of Thundercats, the cats travel from their destroyed home planet to Third Earth. What was the name of the Thundercats' home planet? What was the name of the Thundercats' home planet? Thunderdome is incorrect. That was Tina Turner's fortress in Mad Max. Thundera is the correct answer. Nick gets the point again. Nick is on fire right now. Brings him up to 8 points. And he's got control of the board. Yep. You are an 80s specialist. Welcome to the Thunderdome. 80s cartoons for 1. All right, Keith Lance Pidge, Defender of the Universe, Lions. What am I referring to? Keith Lance Pidge, Defender of the Universe, Lions. What show am I referring to? 80s cartoon. He-Man is incorrect. We will go. Voltron is correct. Yes, that's right. Nick, you get a point. Nick, you still have control of the board, so just fire off a topic. Yeah, it kind of threw me off too. 80s cartoons for 1 again? All right. On Inspector Gadget, what is the name of Inspector Gadget's niece? If you know, be first in the chat and score a point. What is the name of Inspector Gadget's niece? Who got it first? Looks like Ashley snuck in right before Kai with Penny, which is the correct answer. Penny. Penny and Brain. All right, so we have control of the board going to Ashley. Ashley's going to ask the topic, and then if you are first in the chat with the comment, that's correct, you're going to get control of the board. So Ashley, you have control of the board. Pick a topic and a point value. 90s music for what's the point value? 2? All right, first 90s music question. How many one-hit wonders, well, I guess it's not one-hit wonders if they had more than one, so hold on, let me rephrase this. How many number one hits did Wilson Phillips have in the 90s? How many number one hits did Wilson Phillips have in the 90s? Hold on for one more day. Nobody's got it yet. Oh, you guys are so close. Everything at Once gets the point with 4. Everything at Once gets the point with 4. And that's 2 points for everything. So Everything at Once, you have control of the board. Good job on that one. Pick a topic and a point value. Remember Harold and Kumar when they sing that song? The guys, they're like, extreme. Mixed for 5? Okay. Mixed for 5 points. No Googling. Here we go. Power Rangers was banned in what country until 2011? Power Rangers was banned in what country until 2011? Japan is incorrect. China is incorrect. Both good guesses. Europe, Japan, Brazil, all incorrect. New Zealand is correct. New Zealand is correct. Ashley gets that one. 5 points for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ashley, you have control of the board. Fun fact, that is a recycled question from last season's trivia. So, Ashley, you have next one. Idaho. Yes, it was banned in Idaho. That's how you knew. I kind of figured. I thought maybe Nick would know that one. I thought Josie, yeah. I had to sneak one in there. Every so often, I got to mix in some from last season. Retro commercials for 2. Oh, sorry. Chat's going fast, so. Retro commercials for 2. So this is the first one. These are hard, so don't Google. I want to see some of the answers because don't ruin it by Googling because these are going to be funny. What was Psychic Miss Cleo's famous tagline? What was the Psychic Miss Cleo's famous tagline? You know, be first in the chat. Call me now. Well done, Nick. Oh my God, I can't believe you got that so fast. Do you guys remember, I remember Miss Cleo, but do you remember Dionne Warwick was a psychic at one point and her infomercials would be on TV? I swear I remember the Dionne Warwick one. Okay. Nick, you got the points, right? So you got control of the board. Yeah, Google it. It's got to be on YouTube. No, it has to be like a real thing. I swear to God. It was called Dionne Warwick's Psychic Hotline. 90s commercials for 2. It is real, right? I'm not losing it. I saw it. Okay, 90s commercials for 2. Here we go. These annoying commercials usually featured a person or couple in some sort of jam that was only solved after they had popped one of these candies for inspiration. If you know, be first in the chat. Mentos is correct. The Fresh Maker. Nick, you have control of the board. Do you remember the jingle for Mentos? Fresh goes better with Mentos freshness. 90s commercials. Let's do for 2. Yeah, I remember those. 90s commercials for 2. We got one more for 2. This one is fairly easy, but let's see. I'm going to be a stickler on spelling on this one. This category was fun. It was fun making this one. According to the ads, Lucky Charms are what? According to the ads, Lucky Charms are what? They are magically delicious, Ashley, and that is the correct answer. Magically delicious. 2 points for you. That shouldn't have been a 2-pointer, but I ran out of 1-point questions. Ashley, you got control of the board. Fire it up. Same category for 5. Okay, I'm not messing around now. These are actually going to be hard. I've only rang the bell one time. It's going to get rang. The animated characters in retro Hungry Hungry Hippos ads used to perform what popular dance? The animated Hungry Hungry Hippos in the commercial used to perform what dance? The cha-cha is incorrect. The truffle shuffle is incorrect. Moonwalk. Y'all are wrong so far. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and no answers. It's the conga line. The conga line is the correct answer. Hard to do a conga line with one person. But yeah, it was the conga line. We need to bring conga lines back, by the way. Don't you think? That's a tough question. Was it who had control of the board? Was it Ashley? You still have control of the board, so fire up a topic and a category. Same category for 5. Okay. This is another tough one. Michael Bay once directed a TV spot that used Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton duel to advertise what product? Yeah, there's 2 5s in every one. Michael Bay once directed a TV spot that used the Aaron Burr-Alexander Hamilton duel to advertise what product? Verizon is incorrect. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Milk is the correct answer. Ashley, well done. Milk is the correct answer. I can't believe you got that one. That was wild. Like, wow. I'm shocked. I thought for sure I was going to get to ring the bell on that one. Crazy. Okay, so you still have control of the board. Same category for 1. What All-American beer had 3 amphibian spokesmen back in the mid-90s? What amphibian beer had 3, or what All-American beer had 3 amphibian? Yes, Bud is correct. That was a struggle. Budweiser is the point for Ashley. You guys are liking these retro commercial questions. I like it. Ashley, still have control of the board. Everybody got that one right. Well done. Another one from this one? Okay. In a 1993 ad, which NBA great challenges Michael Jordan to a game of one-on-one over a Big Mac? In the 1993 ad, which NBA great challenges Michael Jordan to a game of one-on-one over a Big Mac? Kareem and Magic Johnson are incorrect. Matt, you are correct. Matt Mason gets his first points of the season with Larry Bird. So Matt, you got that one right. That means you have control of the board. You can pick a topic and a point value off this board. Or you can say same category, and we can do that too. Good job. 90s toys? Okay, I'll pick a toy value. I'll pick a value. Okay, we'll go 90s toys for 1. 90s toys for 1. These animals were street in the title of an animated TV show that produced a popular line of associated action figures. These animals were street in the title of an animated TV show that produced a popular line of action figures. And the correct answer was Street Sharks, and it looks like Kai got the point there. Well done, Kai. Kai, you now have control of the board. Fire up a topic and a point value. Good job to everybody. You all got it. Board games for 1? All right. Board games for 1. What is the maximum number of players in a Monopoly game? What is the maximum number of players in a Monopoly game? 5 is incorrect. Hold on. My eyes are so bad. Nick, you got it. 8 is correct. Nick gets a point for 8. Nick, you have control of the board. Puppies. Wrong number. Silly fingers. Fire up retro commercials for 2. I don't know if we have retro commercials for 2. I have to go 1. We'll do a 1-pointer. What beverage called itself Liquid Cool? What beverage called itself Liquid Cool? Pepsi is incorrect. Kool-Aid is incorrect. Good guesses, though. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, Capri Sun is correct. Good job, Matt. Good job. Matt, you got to control the board again. 2 points. Doubled your point total. Matt, pick a topic and a point value. Toys? All right. 90s toys. We'll go 90s toys for 1. Members of which pop group of the 1990s appeared as celebrity dolls that were released in collections such as Girl Power and On Tour? Spice Girls is correct. Wow. Ashley, you got that one. Ashley's got the point. Fire up 90s music for 2. All right. Who sang the hit song Unbreak My Heart? Who sang the hit song Unbreak My Heart? Unbreak my heart. Tony Braxton is correct. Wow. Well done. Come on, Josie. I see you out there. I know you can do it. Ashley, you still have control of the board. 90s toys for 5. Oh, boy. This toy came on a pull string and would let you launch a character up into the air or into a fireplace if you weren't careful. This toy came on a pull string and would let you launch it into the air. Ooh, dragonflies is correct. Fly dancers and dragonflies are incorrect. Sky dancers is correct. Sky dancers. Kai gets the point. I would have taken dragonflies, Nick, but you spelled it wrong. Sky dancers is correct. 5 points for Kai. It was dragonflies with a Z. F-L-Y-Z. 90s toys for 2. Yeah, there was a Z. 90s toys for 2? Okay, here we go. This first, and by far the most popular of the Tickle Me toys, came out in 1996. It was based on which character from Sesame Street? Who got that? Sesame Street, Elmo. Elmo is correct. Kai, you still have it. That's 2 points for Kai. Is it not what? E-Mop? No, that's his cousin. He only appeared in 1 episode of Sesame Street. Yeah, E-Mop. All right, Kai, you're up. Pick a topic and a point value. Yeah, you're on a roll right now. Hey, thanks. 90s toys for 1. Which large-eyed toy gradually changed its speech from the original programmed language to English the more you played with them? Furby is the correct answer. Ashley gets a point there. Well done, Ashley. I'm going to give a score update after this one, so hold on. Don't pick a topic. So we've got score update. Ashley's got 5, 10, 15, 19. Kai's got 5, 10, 13. Nick's got 5, 10, 14. Everything's got 2, and Matt's got 2. So everyone's doing really well. And Buck has 2. Sorry. Didn't mean to skip you, Buck. Should have give you bonus points for EMOP, but next time. So Ashley, you have control of the board. I found one and I could not get it to turn off, so I threw it across the room, and now I can't get it to work anymore. 80s cartoons for 2. It kept interrupting me shooting a short. Like I was trying to record a short video and it kept going off even though I tried to turn it off. And I like shoved it off my desk. Yeah. 80s cartoons for 2. Okay. Everyone knows that gummy berry juice made the gummy bears in the show bounce around. But what happened when a human drank the gummy bear juice? What happened when a human drank the gummy bear juice? No, they don't, Nick. They like listen forever. Strength is correct. Super strength is correct. Matt, that's a point for you. Well done. It's 2 points for Matt. Yeah, they got jacked. Matt, you have control of the board. Best theme song, one of the best theme songs. Not the best, but one of the best. Yeah, you got it, Jay. 80s cartoons for 2. I don't have 2. I got 5 and 1 left for on 80s cartoons. You want to do like a super hard one or a super easy one? Bouncing here and there and everywhere. I don't have 2. I got 5. 1? Okay. This show was aired on ABC at 9 a.m. It featured those furry creatures from the Return of the Jedi movie released in 1983. What was the show called? Ewoks is correct. Josie, you're on the board. Well done, Josie. Josie, you've got control of the board. It is your board now. Pick a topic. Let's do 90s TV for 5. I don't think we've done a 90s TV yet, have we? We don't have 90s TV. we got retro commercials, board game trivia, 90s toys, mixed 90s music, and 80s cartoons. Yeah, I was like, wait, that's last week. That's why Josie wasn't getting scores. She's thinking last week. Music? All right, 90s music. 90s music for 5. Which 90s band sang the song Glory Box? Which 90s band sang the song Glory Box? Nirvana is incorrect. Portishead is correct. Ashley, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't believe you got that so fast. And Nick, you guys must be like grunge heads. Same category for 5. Who performed the hit song Bittersweet Symphony? Who performed the hit song Bittersweet Symphony? The Verve Pipe is incorrect. The Verve is correct. Buck, your points. The Verve Pipe sang, I forget what the Verve Pipe sang. Was it Freshman? We were only freshmen. I think that was them. Buck, you have control of the board. Mix for 1? All right. Mix for 1. 8. So I'm just gonna give a description. You got to give the name in the comments, okay? 80s toy line of berry scented dolls. 80s toy line of berry scented dolls. What is it? Strawberry shortcake is correct. Kai, that's your point. Well done. Kai, you have control of the board. Care Bears. Board games for 2. All right. In Monopoly, this one's ridiculous. In Monopoly, if you win a crossword competition, how much money do you gain? In Monopoly, how much money do you get for winning a crossword competition? $100 is correct. Kai, your point. You still have control of the board. Well done, by the way. That's crazy. Board games for 1. All right, let's see. Which game involves items including ropes and lead pipes? Which game involves items including the rope and the lead pipe? Clue is correct. Looks like Buck got there first. Buck, your board. Well done. You guys are cruising here. Mix for 2? All right. How many minutes are allowed in a round of Boggle? How many minutes are allowed in a round of Boggle? I got this sweet bell. Who had that first? Kai, you got the point. 3 is correct. Kai, you're correct. I'm reading the comments and I'm laughing and then I'm missing the answers. Sorry, guys. It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the correct answer. 90s toys for 1? All right. We've almost cleared out 90s toys. British company Bluebird Toys created a series of miniature dolls and houses under which of these names? I'll accept 2 different names. Bluebird Toys created a series of Polly Pockets is correct. Josie, you got the point. And not Mad Max, Nick. It's Mighty Max. They're like remaking all these Polly Pockets constantly. Can we get like one solitary Mighty Max set made? I don't think I have 90s commercials left, but I do have retro commercials. So I will pick a 1-pointer. Is that cool, Josie? All right. Which restaurant chain was behind the Baby Back TV jingle? Would you like me to sing it for you in order to generate like memories? Because I can. Outback, Applebee's is incorrect. Chili's is correct. Nick gets a point. You know, it kind of went like Chili's baby back ribs. I want my baby back. Yeah, it's Chili's. Well done. Nick, you have control of the board. I've never actually got baby back ribs from Chili's. I always get the fajitas. Dealer's choice. All right, I'm going to stick with retro commercials for 1 point. This Super Bowl ad from 1992 was so iconic it's been revived twice with updates. Which soda was it for? Which soda? Pepsi is correct. Ashley, you get the point. And that closes out retro commercials. So unfortunately, cannot ask about retro commercials anymore. Mix for 5? Okay, hold on. Mix for 5. I got to get Peyton here one night to be like my point person. Mix for 5. What fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher? Which 90s fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher? No Googling. Slap bands is correct, or slap bracelet. I'll take slap bands. That is Nick with a 5-point gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nick, you have control of the board. That sound is like iconic to me. 90s toys for whatever's left. I got a 2-pointer here. This toy was featured in Home Alone 2 and was a big seller during Christmas that season. This toy was featured in Home Alone 2 and was a big seller at Christmas that season. The Talk Boy is correct. Yeah, I know, I'm slacking. Talk Boy is correct. 1, 2. Ashley, you have control of the board. So you can pick 90s music for 2. All right. Waiting for Tonight was a 90s hit for which American singer, dancer, and actress? Waiting for Tonight was a 90s hit for who? Waiting for Tonight. J-Lo is correct. J-Lo is correct. Nick gets the point there. 2 for Nick. Help. Did J-Lo autocorrect to Help? Because that would have been hilarious. Okay, so we're sticking in 90s music, so we only have 1 pointers left. Daft Punk had a UK top 10 single in 1997 with which song? Daft Punk had a UK top 10 single in 1997 with which song? Around the World is correct. Looks like Nick got there first. Nick got there first. And Nick, you have control of the board. Thank you so much, Jake. 90s music again. Let's fire up another one. Which band had an international hit with the song Don't Speak? I know just what you're feeling. Ashley gets it. With no doubt. Ashley, you have control of the board. 90s toys for 2. There's only one 1-point question left on 90s toys, so we'll just do that one. Sorry. Squealer the Pig, Flash the Orca, and Patty the Platypus were among the earliest in which popular toy line? Beanie Babies is correct. Josie gets a point. Josie, you have control of the board, but unfortunately 90s toys is no longer available. You may pick mixed, 90s music, board games, or 80s cartoons. Cartoons for 2. Yes, I knew you were going to pick cartoons. Okay, we're not doing 2 because there's no 2s. There's only 1s and 5s. So I'm going to go with a 5 just for you, Josie, because I know you're going to get it. I got a feeling Josie's going to get this one. I'm going to call my shot. It's Showtime's Synergy. Jem is the lead singer of the Holograms. But what is her real identity? What is Jem's real identity? Be first. Josie and the Pussycats is incorrect. Josie. What is Jem's real identity? We're going to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Her name was Jerrica Benton. Jerrica Benton is Jem's real name. Jerrica Benton. You all were so close with Gloria and Josie and the Pussycats, so well done. Excellent. Josie just went with Josie and the Pussycats. You were way off. Gloria. I don't know. Josie, you still have control of the board. You never watched Jem? She's totally outrageous. You want 80s cartoons for 1? Remember her rockin' roadster that played music? All right. This is the last 80s cartoons question. So here we go. In an after-school cartoon, which villain was constantly trying to conquer Eternia? Which villain was always trying to conquer Eternia? Come on, 80s kids. This is an easy one. Skeletor is correct. Ashley, oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. You put 2 L's in Skeletor. That means Nick gets the point. Womp, womp. Whenever you see me come like this, it's because I'm going to the bigger screen because my eyes are brutal to check the spelling. Skeletor would not give you a point. I'm sorry. Nick, you have control of the board. Mix for whatevs. Okay. All right. We'll go 1 pointer. Mix nostalgias. Give me anything from any generation, anytime, anywhere. What is the name of Bart Simpson's best friend? What is the name of Bart Simpson's best friend? Milhouse is correct. Josie, your point. Well done. There's going to be a Simpsons category soon, and there will also be a Star Wars one coming. So I'm just going to let you guys know that one. They didn't make the cut this week. Josie, you have control of the board. There will also be Halloween ones. There's going to be horror movie ones. One of these nights closer to Halloween, I'm going to wear a complete Halloween costume and ask questions. Same category? Okay, here we go. We'll go mixed for 1. I went home and began looking through my attic. I found this strange looking yet compact camera. I remember now that my parents and grandparents used it to take home movies in the 70s before camcorders were invented. It took a certain kind of special film that came in pop-in cartridges. Now, what was it called? Polaroid is incorrect. Handycam is incorrect. Kodak is incorrect. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The name I was looking for was Super 8. Super 8 was the name. Unfortunately, none of you got the point, but you're all still good people, so we can continue playing. That was a 1 point question, by the way. Who had control of the board? Fire up the next question. Whoever had control of the board last. You'll remember I don't. Polo cam. Josie had it. Josie, question. Fire it up. Or I can pick. Retro again. Retro commercials? Let's go. Well, I don't have retro commercials left. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go mixed. This children's game can actually be traced back over 2,000 years ago using pebbles and animal bones. What game am I referring to? Pebbles and animal bones. Wonder why they don't use that anymore. Jax is the correct answer. Jax is the correct answer. Nick, you got the point. Nick, it's your board. Jax, yeah, it's like with the bouncy ball and the little metal parts. I don't think I've ever actually played Jax, to be honest with you. 80s cartoons? No. We have board games, 90s music, and mixed. Board games, 90s music, and mixed. So, it's up to you. Mixed? Okay. We'll go mixed for 2. This category is actually pretty difficult. I was looking for my keys in the hallway table drawer and found a device that I got around the year 2000. It has an electronic visual display, a little stylus, and handwriting recognition, and I used it as a Palm operating system. What do you call this Palm top doohickey? What is the acronym? PDA is correct. Kai, well done. Kai, I think this is your most points of the season so far. And you have control of the board. What's called a personal digital assistant, also known as a PDA. Board games for one? Okay. In chess, bishops can move in which direction? In chess, bishops can move in which direction? Diagonal is correct. Buck, point. Well done. Buck, you have control of the board, my friend. I was trying to get you guys with the spelling. Mixed for one? All right. There's 2 questions left in mixed. We're going to go 1 pointer for what soft drink was known as the Uncola? What soft drink was known as the Uncola? Seven Up is correct. Do we have a new point getter? Star Groove. Well done. Point for you. Star Groove, you have control of the board with your first point. You can pick a topic and point value. I've got mixed, board game, and 90s music. Well done. You're beating some trivia masters here. So if you want to pick a topic, I'll ask the question, or I can pick for you whatever you want. That was awesome. Always nice to see a new person jump on the leaderboard. We'll go, I'm going to go 90s music for 2. Cool. I don't have 2, but I got 1. Who legally adopted a symbol to replace his name in 1993? Who legally adopted a symbol to replace his name? Ashley got in there first with Prince, but everybody else got it. Carlos, Stargroove, Nick, Buck. Well done. Ashley, that's your point. Ashley, you have control of the board. Pick 1 for 5. Okay. That's going to be board game. A frying pan, a bedroll, a cowboy hat, and a shovel are all items which must be placed on the mule's back in what kid's game? A frying pan, a bedroll, a cowboy hat, and a shovel are all items which must be placed on the mule's back in which kid game? Buckaroo is correct. Josie with a 5-point answer. Well done, Josie. Claps for Josie. I thought that was going to be a hard one. Good job. Minecraft Beacon got it. Hi, Christy. Hi, everyone. Josie, you have control of the board. That was a guess. That was a good guess. I don't think I've ever played that game either, to be honest with you. Josie, what topic and point value you want to do? Wow. I remember what the board, like the box looks like. Music? Okay. Well, there's only 1 pointers left in 90s music, but I appreciate your 5-point request. Christina Aguilera released Genie in a Bottle in which year? Christina Aguilera released a Genie in a Bottle in which year? Come on and let me out. 1999 is correct. Star Groove, another point for you. Well done. That's 2 points, and you have control of the board. There's 90s music, board games, and mixed nostalgia left. There's only a few questions left, to be honest with you. So you have control of the board, Star Groove. Hello. We do this every mixed. Okay, mixed nostalgia. We'll go 2 points, closest to 5. This mid-60s item was invented by Craven Walker, which, by the way, is a super cool name. It was very popular with the hippies. What is this fad? Walkman is incorrect. Crayon is incorrect. Craven Walker, I get why you would think that. Walkman is incorrect. Pet rock is a good guess. Lava lamp is the correct answer. Lava lamp is the correct answer for 2 points. Looks like it's going to Ashley. Ashley got the lava lamp. All right. Ashley, you're aboard. Unfortunately, Mixed Nostalgia is closed up, so you've only got board games and music left. Board games and music. Any fives? Yep. Board game, 5-pointer. In backgammon, what happens if a player can't move either dice numbers when they roll? In backgammon, what happens when the player can't move any dice numbers when they roll? Nice sweater. Do I win a prize? Well, you get the pleasure of looking at me in this sweet sweater. They lose their turn. They lose their turn is correct. Well done, Kai. Are you a backgammon player? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're a backgammon player, do you have the leather case that all our parents had growing up? You know the one? Everybody knows that case. You know the case I'm talking about, right? The backgammon case? Hold on. I'm about to unlock some memories real time. Every single parent in the 80s had one of these in their house that they never played with us on, but they played with their buddies. The backgammon case. This thing. Underneath the table, underneath the ashtray, was this bad boy with the felt inside it. You know. That's what we do here, unlocking memories. Okay, so I only got a couple questions left. We got 2 questions left, so I'm going to pick one, and then we'll have the last question. Here we go, last question. Or 2 questions left. This one's board games, then there'll be 90s music, okay? Last board game question. Which board game has a location called Gumdrop Mountain? Which board game has a location called Gumdrop Mountain? Candyland is correct. Candyland is correct. And believe it or not, Kai gets the point because he was there first. Y'all did great there. Well done. And the last question. The last question is 90s music. Here we go. Fingers at the ready. Which male singer had a 1998 #1 hit with Nice and Slow? Now tell me what you want to do. Which 90s singer had a hit in 1998 with Nice and Slow? Buck is correct with Usher. Usher is correct. Buck, that is your point. That is the final trivia question for tonight. I will give a score update along with the winner of this sweet classic controller blind bag. You got to open it and tell me what you got, though. It went way faster tonight. I got to make more questions. So here are the standings as they went. Ashley, you smoked everybody, it looks like. Ashley had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31. Ashley, you had 31. Holy moly. Buck, you had 10. Well done. Josie, you had 9. Well done. Kai, really well done. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. That's definitely your most this season so far. That'll get added to the leaderboard. Well done, Kai. Nick, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. You tied Kai for second place. Matt Mason, you got 4 points. Good job. I believe that's your first 4 points of the season. Stargroove, you had 2 points. That's your first 2 points of the season. And Everything at Once, you had 2 points. That's going to add to your total. Now, to add on to this, we do this every Tuesday night at 7:15. I'll have some questions ready. We're going to do a trivia show every Tuesday. So until I say it's a grand finale, so if you want to follow along, make sure you hit the alerts on my bell icon on YouTube. And then follow the community, because that's where I leave the chats and where I leave like the updates on the scores and stuff like that. And then there'll be different topics next week. There hasn't been any carryover topics yet. So it's going to be different topics next week. Like I said, it could be Simpsons next week. It could be horror movie trivia. It could be, I don't know, Sports Illustrated cover people or whatever. It'll be something. I'm going to try and make it different and a little bit harder. I'm going to try and up the difficulty on some of the questions. I've been stuck in Barbie purgatory this week, so it's been a little bit hard to get rocking out some questions. But that's going to be done tomorrow, hopefully. Thank God. But yeah, I got to get the props back. There wasn't really a chance to use the props tonight without giving away the question, other than my sweet board. But gonna be some better questions and some other stuff. Barbie night, yeah. I could open a Barbie store tomorrow. But yep, I got all your addresses. They'll be all that. Those two things will be getting sent out tomorrow. I'm doing my shipments because I got so much stuff getting shipped out. It's getting picked up by Canada Post. That'll all be getting picked up tomorrow, and it'll be out of here, on its way to you. So when you do get it, Ashley, I'll just package this with your other thing. And when you do get it, make sure that you message me so that I know you got it. But yeah, everybody that plays has the equal chance of winning. The more you play, the more you'll start to catch on to how we do things here, and some of the people that you play with. Everybody's really helpful. It's a good community. So I appreciate all you guys playing. I will see you here next Tuesday. I'll have a yard sale video coming out this week, and I'll have a video coming out about how I scored this insane Barbie collection. It's going to be a pretty good video. It was really like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity how I came across it. So, and I have video of me getting the collection. So, pretty wild. If you're a Barbie fan or just a fan of like toy hauls and like flipping and stuff like that, it might be something for you to check out. So, I will see you all next Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed Trivia Night tonight. And one more thing I wanted to show you guys. I think you're gonna like it. And I need an opinion. So I hired a person to make me sweatshirts. I hired a lady to make me sweatshirts. And she made one, but she messed it up. So it's gonna look different, but I'll have it for next week. So here's the back of it. Okay, and then on the front, it's gonna have my other logo. But this one, she just put it a little too low. If you can see, this is a really nice hoodie. It's gonna look like that. So I'm actually thinking about putting this as in the blind box for the grand finale. So that might be something that you get. It'll also be on my store, and I can get these things. Like, this is a really well-made shirt. I'm a big hoodie wearer, if you haven't figured that out yet. And they're gonna be pretty affordable on my shirt. On my store. So if you want to like rep CPJ, I don't know, something cool. I might get t-shirts made later too, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And she gave me that one for free because she put it low. It's like underneath your boob type thing. I don't really like that, but I'm gonna wear it around here. So I appreciate you guys with the support. And yeah, like I said, that one of those will probably be in the grand finale trivia winners thing. So I will update the leaderboard quicker this week, probably tomorrow or the next day. Thanks everyone for playing, and I will see you next Tuesday.